What's up, my hunting brothers and sisters? Today we're going to take a look at a relatively new platform, the Rzr Magnum from Arsenal. This platform has got a large standing surface, it's very lightweight and super thin. And it goes from this to this that quickly. Could this be the best platform for your saddle hunting needs this year? Stay tuned, let's find out. This is a fine piece of machined aluminum. This is the Rzr Magnum by Arsenal. So I bought this platform with my money. I did get a slight discount from Arsenal, just being that work in the hunting industry, which is pretty standard, but it wasn't that sizable of a discount. But yes, I bought this with my own money. So that out of the way, let's go through a few of the details on this. This is an amazingly compact platform. I'm going to go through some of the details real quick based on their website. It retails for $319. Okay, that's quite a bit of money for a platform. So you're like, why would I spend that kind of money on a platform? And we're going to go over some of that as we go through this. Basically, it is 15 3/4 inches wide by 11 1/4 inches deep, and it weighs in at surprisingly 3 pounds 3 ounces, which that is shocking because it sure doesn't feel like 3 pounds to me, but is what it is. So for size comparison, how big is this thing? Well, let me grab here. Here's a 14-inch Dell laptop, just by comparison. So you can see how big this thing is. It is bigger than a laptop, but when you look at the overall thickness of it, it is incredibly thin. It folds down to almost nothing, which is incredibly impressive. It comes with a belt clip, which is pretty cool. You can hang it right off the side of your saddle, your belt, whatever. Throw it on a molly on your saddle. That'd be pretty cool. Again, super compact. Flips up and opens up like this. And then your teeth go into the tree like that. There's two buttons here that you push. And then it swings in and locks. Then swings down. And again, you're back in this super compact position. So it attaches to a tree using their Dynabraid system, which they say is the world's strongest and most durable hunting rope. I don't know about that. We'll have to test it out some. But I've heard people call it Amsteel. It doesn't look like Amsteel to me. Again, Arsenal calls this their Durabraid. I don't know. We're going to throw this on a tree. They actually have in their instructions in here, they have basically instructions on how to basically tie this when you get in a tree, because it does have the Versa button like we're kind of used to, but then you've got these little cleats here. So when you go around, you got to basically do this zigzag type of pattern on here to lash it down so you can hunt. So why did I buy this? I wanted a larger platform for when I'm saddle hunting in the late seasons. When I've got heavy boots on and heavy clothes on. I'm primarily a one sticker anymore, but when you get late in the season, I kind of like going back to multi-sticking with a nice big platform and all that, again, with the heavier clothes and the heavier boots. But so I really think this is going to make an awesome platform. Looking at it, just the machining, you've got, you know, these machine grooves in the face for traction as you're leaning out. You get these little grippers for whatever they're called. I don't know, the little grippers on top. There's a whole bunch of those all machined in. Big, gnarly teeth that go into the tree. Yeah, quite the platform, actually. It's really kind of a work of art. I got to see these last summer, and this is my first time actually going to put one on a real tree. So with that, we're going to leave the studio, and we're going to go out and mess around in a tree with this and see what we think of it. I have hunted off of this, I'm going to say 5 or 6 times. I had 2 of my good friends have hunted off of it multiple times now. So I've got some feedback to give you guys. I will admit, the very first time I sat on this or used this platform, I killed a very nice buck. Was it the platform's reason? No, but you know, still there is that. It's always fun to succeed on new gear. So, but I really love this thing. I went over all the machining. Everybody's seen these online. You know how nicely machined they are, and everything's compact and lightweight, and the built-in belt clip. You just can't say enough about that stuff. But how does it perform? So let's throw it on a tree here, and I'm going to show you what I like about it and maybe some of the things that I'm not totally sold on here with it. So again, such a compact design. You flip it out, boom. I mean, it's just a thing of beauty, to be honest. I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna switch sides even though the sunlight's better lit from over here. So let's throw it on the tree. So now I'm gonna say, here's the rope system is an awesome way to attach. However, typically when you're climbing a tree to saddle hunt on multi-sticks, let's say I want to hunt this side of the tree and be facing this direction, say the wind's blowing this way, so I want my body on this side of the tree. I'm gonna hang it here, and unlike one sticking where I would climb up this side, in multi-sticking I'm gonna climb up this side. So here's where it's not really a problem. I think it's definitely something a guy can get used to. I've not hunted enough, but when you put it here and you go to work this rope around here and you're hanging off the side of the tree, okay, and you tie it per their instructions, which you would can this up, okay, and then pull it down, which makes it even more difficult. So you're gonna tie this and you're trying to loop this from the side through their little slots, okay, which this side's not bad, but then you gotta get over to the other side, and you can imagine kind of doing this in the dark and trying to manipulate, again, while you got the platform down, okay, and get it all around, then come back over and tie it off per their instructions. It's not, I mean, it's all doable. It's just very difficult when you're hanging off of your lineman's belt here and you're doing this and possibly in the dark and everything, and then to get it all where you want it and get it cammed and the whole 9 yards. This rope system is awesome when it's right here in front of you. When it's at 90 degrees, I'm not a fan of it. But the beauty of this platform is it's got a Versa type button on it, and you can use a strap if that's what you want, or another type of adjustment method, which I'm going to show you here in just a second. So that's really my only complaint about this whole platform. This is a very innovative way to attach. It just, when you're 90 degrees off and you're hanging off of a tree 15 to 20 feet in the air, it's kind of a pain to try and do all this stuff. But again, we've got to work around with that with a strap if that's what you so choose. I'm gonna come back around here and show you this again. So I did it at a 90-degree angle, as you can see, and I've got a knot here in the tree, so it's kind of a booger of a tree right here. But anyways, when you cam it over, it bites very hard. These big teeth in the back bite very hard. It bites into the tree. I typically was getting on it, I'd set it, and I'd tow hook it and really get it set, and it didn't go anywhere. It was pretty awesome. You got plenty of foot room on this big platform to maneuver. I wear a size 11 boot, not the biggest in the world, but definitely not tiny. And I have plenty of room, and so there's no doubt when I'm wearing my heavier winter boots and everything, they'll have plenty of room. And you guys who have bigger boots, you'll really appreciate the real estate on this and the traction with the little bumps. There's not a ton of flex in this, surprisingly, given the aluminum and how little the thing weighs. And there's a little bit, but nothing to make you feel like it's going to be compromised in any way or break or anything like that. And sometimes flex, honestly, is not a bad thing. A little bit of a cushion effect in there. So that is it attached with the rope system. I'm going to show you the way I would run and will run this in later seasons. So I'm going to take the rope off and I'll show you here in just a second. All right, so here we have just a traditional cam buckle strap. I hate cam buckle straps on any type of climbing stick. I still love them on platforms. I love their simplicity when it comes to a platform. You can stealth strip the buckles and all that, make them quieter, okay? They'll never be quiet. But now you're up there hanging off the side of the tree, and you can bring your cam strap around, hook it over your Versa button here. There we go. And get things kind of tightened down. Get your strap in position. Get it good and solid. It's just easier than dealing with all that rope. Set things, cam it over, get up there, you can tow hook it again. To me, it's just a much simpler way to attach when you're climbing than the rope. Again, the rope is brilliant. Their cleating system is brilliant. They use a very similar one on their sticks. I had a chance to use a buddy of mine's Arsenal sticks the other day. What an awesome stick. I don't own a set, but those are very nice. And it works great on that. It does work very good on this if you're willing to monkey with it off to the side. For me, I prefer this. So when I run this in cold weather, again, cold weather, you're dealing with gloves, more layers of clothing, and everything, and that's what I bought this for. For me, I just want to mess with it less. And so I'm gonna throw a cam strap on it, and this is going to be my go-to platform for the colder weather. I really like it. I think that for the price, yes, it's a heck of an investment, but I think it's an investment that's gonna last you many, many, many years. And I'm not being paid to say this, but I think everybody else will be fairly happy with this. I've been impressed with it. Of all the platforms I've used, I gotta say, it's my favorite that I've used so far. Not that all the others are good, but this is really, really nice. So there you go. That's kind of my rundown on the Rzr Magnum. They do have the regular Rzr. It's significantly smaller. I've had my hands on one. A buddy of mine has one. I like the Magnum size, again, for the foot room. But if you're a super compact guy, check out the regular Rzr. Maybe that's the answer for you. So there you go. I'll put a link in the description to Arsenal's website, and you can pick these up if you guys are interested. And as always, please stay safe out there. Make sure you're following all the safety, basic practices when it comes to saddle hunting or one sticking or even in a tree stand. However you're going to elevate hunt, just be safe. I hope deer seasons are going amazing for you. And as always, God bless. And it's a new day in the outdoors.